Give me a moment.
All right, we are
We lost.
here.
We lost.
We lost who? Who ran away?
He can't stop.
Who ran away?
He can't stop.
He just ran.
Just another crit.
Yep,
That's another crit.
crit.
There
Welcome
you
to our,
go.
welcome to the beginning of our chaotic second campaign. It's already begun. Gosh,
Man
we
down.
haven't even gotten to intros or anything. A chaos rain, I guess. A chaos rain.
We lost
Alright.
someone.
It is what it is. I guess we'll just go through the list of who we have at the moment, since it seems Irving ran so far away.
I just love how it was like, all right, we're about to start recording. All right, wait, give me a second.
Oh.
Just as we went for as you started recording.
I love how Chris is just like, just another crit? Right?
Yeah, that was our cue, right? Wasn't that the cue? Just
He
another
ran
crit.
and that's the cue. Oh, well, I guess we won't go in, like, order of how the characters are laid out. We'll get into character introductions later, but we have John with us.
Just another crit.
Oh, Chris is here again.
Just
You don't know.
another crit.
You don't know. It's over now. You can stop.
No.
We also have Renee, the Lowkey Geek here.
Just another crit.
I hear you.
We're gonna Family Guy this thing.
Yep. Followed by Jerry. Thank you.
Just another
And
crit.
last, no, fuck. Oh, and you. One of you already Venmo me. The rest of you haven't. So don't let that
And then-
soak.
And then we have Irving. I'll be right
Yeah.
back.
Oh, you don't have to worry, Irving. They can't see you running away. So we just described it in fine detail. No, we don't do cameras anymore. We're
Dang.
going the more audio heavy route, aka eventually post this as a podcast because I can't anymore, man. Camera management sucks. Maybe if we get popular and famous and wealthy, then we'll hire someone to
Some
deal with
interns or something.
that. We'll
Right.
hire a couple interns
Like-
for like 2 coffees.
You literally you counted down when my delivery arrived. I'm like, oh crap.
3, 2, I gotta go.
I gotta go.
Like, fuck you guys,
Got food. Food downstairs.
Oh, welcome everyone to our second campaign where I don't know what any of you are gonna do. You guys have created an interesting set of characters, which I don't know what's gonna happen, and that's par for the course, honestly. But in this campaign, we will be going through the Waste of Chaos. You are now in the Wastelands, filled with windswept badlands, veteran marshes, battlefields covered in magical corruption, and honestly, all people here are not doing so hot. Everyone's just trying to find their little bit of wealth in this land, covered in deserts or all sorts of swampy, unexpected marshes. Where it'll take you, no one really knows. Will you all hunt for treasures? Will you all try to make a name for yourself? Will you take on the challenge of maybe restoring this world to what it was? No one really knows, but that's going to be up to all of you. But as we start this adventure, you all actually find yourselves in different ways, and we'll go more into detail of each group or individual, but you find yourselves inside of basically what's area known as the Flinty Hills, and it basically lacks vegetation. It's very plateauy. It's almost mountainous, the area. Um, Everything's very dry. There's, it's like there's a, the air feels thick though, because of all like the magical corruption of nearby battles that have happened centuries ago before most of you even existed. But as we dive in, you all find yourselves in a small town that's mainly made up of tents or some ruinous buildings or combinations of tents combined with ruinous buildings or ruined buildings. And the town's called Phantom Scar. And it, as its name states, it looks like it's just a town ravaged, a scar of society's past. And just outside the outskirts, we see Yuan Ti and make sure I get this right, Velsborn entering town as you're both very lizard-like. How you both came together is a story for you both to tell. But you enter this town, and what you see is a town that has seen a lot, has probably seen much wealthier days, but there's still a lot of activity going on, still hustling and bustling on the rock and debris covered streets. And what brings both of you to this town?
brother.
So, so you would see the Velsborn. He's a lizard man, a little over 6 foot tall. He's kind of jacked, but he's a little shifty. You can tell watching him. He kind of darts between shadows. So he and Ult have been buddies for a while now since they bailed him out back in our younger days. And he's really the only person that I truly trust right now. So we've been making our way across the wasteland, um, and I feel like this is just the next speed bump in our journey.
Nice.
Um, I am. I would say 5 foot, 5'11", 5'10", 5'11". Um, I don't have features to express emotions, but I talk and I trust um Jiggy since he helped out when we were kids and we've been together and he showed me the ropes. At the same time, I try to help him out as much as I can by playing music and sometimes gabbling. Um, so
Nice.
we're in our roads to hopefully get money, find a better way to live. Since I will say we escaped from the slums and try to find a better life.
Yeah, never grew up well off. Just always looking for our next meal, kind of
Yeah.
looking for. We've got some tips that there may be some treasure out this side of town.
Nice, nice.
So
So, as you are entering town, you see a young boy dart by, and you notice he has very long ears. As you get a better look, you see it's an elf boy, and you can see he has like a basket kind of backpack on, and you can see there's like lots of things in there. You notice some rocks and stuff as he darts by. It's like, huh? Oh, new here? As he looks at both of you.
yes,
Hmm.
and I may be look intimidating, but I'm just again I have no expression, so I'm just saying yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
What is where is the nearest inn?
And I mean, I guess you can kind of consider it. It's more like a tavern that people just kind of sleep, kind of behind, and they kind of have a stable thing. Yeah, there's a tavern. Let's see. Well, I mean, it's only one. It's kind of like ruins. It's really elegant ruins, though. Like, it's probably used to be a fancy building. At least that's what Mom says, but I don't know. I'm like 10, so I really have not even lived that long. But anyway, less about me, more about you, I guess. So yeah, yeah. If you go down, it has a really nice tent though, like covering over it. So it's like it looks almost like it's an intact building, but it's pretty nice. If you go like town, you'll see like a board there, supposedly adventures, like or people looking for work hit that up too. But yeah, 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 yeah. So yeah, if you do that, and you should be good. Yeah. Anything else?
So all those were to stay down the street.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just and he points like further down, like maybe like a mile or so away. You can kind of see a building, a ruined building that stands out amongst a bunch. Looks like it might have at some point maybe been some kind of temple or something. It's hard to tell exactly what because it's like someone just took a tarp and just put it over a building with no roof. So it like it has some form to like what the building, like the debris and the shaping and the weird broken stuff of the building, but it stands out the most out of the bunch.
Okay. Thank you, child.
Yeah, no problem.
Um,
And as you say
this-
that, he just steps in the high gear and he just runs off like it's nothing with his like basket bag on his back, doing like high knee lifts as he's running.
Is his sister in the backpack?
No, there's no, there wasn't really anything in the backpack except like debris. You notice maybe there's like a few pieces of fruit, but like they've seen better days. Like they're much closer to expiration than not.
um, this is a question outside. Um, do we are races different races rare occasions? Um,
So for both of you, you've seen none to very few of your particular race.
mm,
Um, especially you, Jiggy. Uh, so for you, it's like you haven't seen much of Jiggy's race except for Jiggy. But you do know a few Yuanti probably. You've run into some from like wandering
but
about,
what? But
but
when
it's
like
like
when we came
yeah.
across the elf, was it like a rare sight? Like,
I mean, the way everything is,
mhm.
every race could potentially be a new experience or a very rarely seen experience because,
Okay.
like, unless you go to certain mainstay areas, like, every race feels just spread thin, except maybe a few here or there.
So he wasn't like thrown off by us. We didn't attract super attention. It's just kind
Yeah,
of an average day.
exactly. It's like, huh. He kind like he probably gave a look more like, huh. Haven't seen anything like this, but I mean, there's plenty I haven't seen in my lifespan anyway, because this is a smaller town, but a lot of people do pass through, so
Gotta take a look around. See, is anybody tracking us as we enter the town?
Yeah. I mean, we've been
uh
vigilant.
give me a perception check.
Well, first roll, boys. Oh,
There
dirty
you
20.
go.
Nice. So I'll say with both your rolls,
Wow.
you notice there are some eyes look on you. Some look at disgust because like some maybe have some experience with like people of more of a lizard-like descent. Um, some are more kind of curious, and others just go on business like usual. But you can feel there are some eyes on you. Nothing malicious, but people know you're in town or notice you've entered town.
So as we making our way to this tavern. All right, I say we start making our way, and
Cool. So from
I would
there,
do it without trying to draw any ton of attention to ourselves.
nice. So with there, we're gonna do a quick transition now to Notoriosa and Umak. So you two find yourselves uh, at a horse stable, finishing up a day of work as you've taken on like another quick gig just to pay for your stay while you're in town. And you see the stable owner come out, and it's an older tiefling gentleman. He's like, "Oh, thank you again for all the help you've provided. The back just isn't what it used to be." Oh, before I forget, and he kind of like he pulls out a small purse, and he's like, "You'll pay for the day, boys. Thank you again."
Much appreciated.
Um,
Uh, Umak, let's try not to waste most of this on your drinking again.
How much money? Uma can't count.
Enough. Enough.
So as you check, you see
Okay.
there's about like 10 silver pieces in there, Notoriosa, just for your heads up.
Okay. I want to add that.
Uma trusts Notorious implicitly, and of course, he cannot count. So he's gonna say, okay. He just he just wants to drink
Nice.
and eat and drink.
As you say and think about that, you also get a quick glance of your flask on your side. Your very elegant flask, but and it does stand out compared to like I guess everything else because it's just really ornate. But you know it's true, it's secret better than other people do.
Yes. Uma saves the flask for special occasions because you never know what you're gonna get. He doesn't just
Nice.
like drinking nilly out of it. He saves it when he thinks he might really need it.
So, and as you both kind of like settle in and things, the old gentleman looks at you, he's like, "Well, guess that's the end of your contract for now. If you ever come this way again, just know there's always some work for you to do here. By the way,
Yes, more money.
where are you two off to next anyway?"
We don't have really a set plan or destination. Perhaps you can inform us of any good locations where such travelers like ourselves can find more work.
I mean, I'd probably recommend checking the town board. There's usually things posted there, but I mean, I guess also asking around the tavern, that's also a pretty good spot to get information, maybe find some work.
Oh
I mean,
no,
that's
not tavern.
I know, but it is the best place for it.
Tavern?
It also doubles as our
Uma's
brewery in
his
town.
ears perk up. Drinking?
Now,
Honestly,
now, Umak.
it's our
Calm
Let's
primary
down.
go.
business. That brewery is our primary business in town. I mean, they make a lot of money. The tavern's really just a way of getting them to sample the wares before they buy. Should we have people from all over the West that travel just to check it out? Fortunately, there are some unreputables that like to come from other places, like the Black Goat, that cult. Ugh. But that should be fine. I mean, there's also that Goblin tribe too. They've come once in a while, but if it keeps the town afloat and keeps us the money flowing through, who am I to complain? I mean, it helps me rent out horses from this stable, and he points to like also a few like giant lizards, like riding lizards. It's like, and those boys as well too. And one of them looks at you, Notoriosa, and just does like a lizard-like wail, like, "Rah!"
I
and then it
think that
goes,
one likes me.
and then it does like a snake tongue kind of thing at you.
That one definitely likes me.
Yes, yes. I hope it's not to eat though. It's hard to tell with that one. Eh,
I-
it's fine. Just don't get too close. It's best not to find out.
Understood. Understand, Umak?
Sure. Drink. Let's go.
So, at your familiar town, so you're more like in the kind of like side streets, more off to like. So, if the entrance is more to the south, where um, Alt and Jiggy came from, you guys are more like northwestish, kind of portion of town. It's not a
Got
big
it.
town. But it's still like it's a bit of a walk. Say it's about maybe mile and a half, just because the stables are a little more off the outskirts of town, just to keep them like closer to where business goes in and out.
Got it. All right. Umok, what say we, dare I say, visit said tavern?
Yes.
As long as you could promise to
Let's
behave
go.
yourself.
Yes. Sure. For the
Somehow I don't
drinks.
believe you, but let's go.
Luck will be good.
All right. So as you head to the tavern, we will transition over to you, Carvo, and you find yourself behind a half building, half ruin kind of thing. It looks like it's about the size of maybe like a one-story house that has seen much better days.
Mhm.
And um, as you're there, you see a gentleman with a cloak walk up to you, and you notice a tail, but you don't see much else. And you see him like put a slip of scroll into your pocket, and just gives you a nod and continues wandering on his way. So as you open the scroll, it has information on sightings of someone important to you, and you have time to look through this information. Um, and as the gentleman walks away, he looks back for a second and says, "Maybe check out the tavern. Might be some more insight on that." And then continues walking.
So I can I look at the document that he gave me?
Yeah.
All right. Any
So
particular information that?
so as you unscroll it, you see a map fall out of it. You see writing. It details that the person you're looking for has been town hopping. Um, he was last seen very close to here, potentially in the direction of the. And let me just make sure I get this name right, because I do have it down. Of the Bleak Spire, but you also know the Bleak Spire is an interesting history behind it, especially since it also has another name of Tower of the Lich King.
Mm.
Um,
Right alongside while I was reading that scroll, my mind phases out, and a voice starts talking to me and tells me, "You're never gonna catch that pert tail. You're never gonna do it. You're never gonna make it. Just give up. Just give up." I'm like, "I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Come on. You're gonna mess up, just like how you killed me." And I'm like, "Okay, all right, I'll prove it to you." So I'm just gonna head to the tavern.
And are you when you speak, are you speaking out loud?
I spoke out loud when
Okay.
the voice
No, no,
was
this is good. So
it just kind of
yeah.
I was just reading the document, and all of a sudden it just like it's telling me that I'm gonna fail this test.
Nice. So as that's happening, you see two housewives with like laundry baskets in their hands, and they look at you as this is happening, and they just like, and one of them says, "Oh, it takes all kind, I guess," and then they just keep like walking by.
And I fix up my shirt, and I'm just look up and went straight to the tavern.
Nice. So as you're all heading towards the tavern from each of your different directions, all of a sudden, from almost out of nowhere, you see this giant lizard-like creature just kind of come crashing through, running through one of the kind of crop fields. And cool. Can everyone see the map?
Graphic modification.
Nope.
Cool.
I
What's
see a
Just
black
start.
box with a green background.
That's because
Yeah,
you
me
all
too.
have to drag your tokens on. That's on me for forgetting the
Oh,
basics of, of this.
Oh
So
no.
are we on the are we on the south? Is that what you said?
Just drag it anywhere on the map, and I'll kind of place each of you places.
Alright, where
And
am
I'll
I
Oh.
pair.
gonna go?
I'll put you guys paired up. I'm gonna move this guy.
Ooh.
Actually, goes right around here. Uh, this is very confusing because there are two vampire-looking dudes.
John, your character really does
What?
look like a Skylander. It's so funny.
It's absolutely hilarious.
Oh,
Let's see.
Wait,
Oh,
can you
wait. It's
can you ping the map?
uh.
where am I?
So now let me just start turning on lighting for everyone. Nope, your lighting's on, so you're good. Uh, your lighting. Oh, just drag it anywhere. It's fine. Doesn't matter where you put it. I'll sort you all
That guy's
based on
so
your
little.
groupings.
Yeah, what the heck is that little?
That's,
Oh my
that's
Oh
so
my
little.
god, what is that?
What
Who's the tiny little guy?
the?
He's like my guy's so little. The graphic made him look tiny. He's like a little
Wait,
man. Hold
Yeah,
on, let
it's
me
because there's a lot
bring
of
him next
white
to him.
space around the image. That's why.
did Twitch
Oh, okay.
come here with a different form or something?
Yeah.
What type of
Let's see.
shenanigans is
Uh,
this?
Oh,
Oh, wait.
who's who
and
is
increase
which?
sound.
Who's this?
Which one?
This one?
That's Irving.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
me.
I'm just gonna put you two here.
Oh my god,
Am
We're
I
gonna
dude.
supposed to
have.
believe this guy next to me is a barbarian?
Look, man, that's your boy.
What
I
Captain
gotta
the heck
change
is
it.
this?
Oh.
That's literally your boy.
Like, what the hell
Oh.
happened to you?
Thinking
Do you
that's
want me?
you
Do you
again?
want me to? Oh my gosh, I can't help
Hey,
it. That
it's perfect for a storyline when he drank something to make him shorter or something. He shrunk.
I'm a scram.
So as you see this creature just kind of barreling forward, and you see it just trying to like eat crop, kind of thrash around. And I'd love for everyone to roll me initiative.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Of course
Oh,
you would.
here we go.
here we go. Let's see, where's my character?
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Did that actually
And
show anything to any of you? No, good.
there
I
you go.
need to. Here.
That is yours, John? That 13? Like,
a
what the heck?
13.
That your creature?
That's me.
Holy crap.
Change it. Dude.
Alright, let's see. I need to roll as well. Let's hit that initiative. Uh, Also, before I
Wow.
forget, let me make sure I make all roles public because I have a feeling it is.
It's gonna
Oh,
be too
they added a button that lets me toggle between the two. Finally!
Ah, finally.
Nice.
Oh my
What is it?
gosh.
And how
Hallelujah.
many years has it been since that?
A long time. It's gonna be a long, long time. Alright. So, we start off. Notorioso, you see this creature south of you, just in front of the tavern, just kind of barreling around in reckless abandon. What shall you do?
That's
I look at
this guy
Umag.
right here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks like Godzilla. Um, I look at Umag and say, "It looks like you're about to earn that drink of yours." And I am going to rush in. Let's see.
What happened? Sorry.
20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go right over here, and I'm gonna set myself to dodge.
Okay. Nice. Alright, cool. So with that, it is now your go, Jiggy, as you see this cat-like creature run at this wild beast that's just creating a rampage.
brother. They might compensate for us if we take care of it.
Jiggy, you thought?
Jiggy, John, John.
I'm
Can you
sorry.
hear us? Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I was reading something and I was totally zoned out.
It's like my character does that. Not if you
Oh
die the
god.
first encounter.
All right. So so is this just like a wild like a livestock animal that got loose from the stables and is running wild, or is this a threat?
So give me a perception check.
Right.
This creature looks much bigger and more vicious than anything anyone would ride. You also know because of like your heritage that you've heard stories of creatures like this and its eyes are potentially a problem.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Um. Well, then that being said, I will. Move. Do I have to move? Sorry. Anybody know the range on the short bow? Off the top of their head.
You're close enough. I that's all I know is trust me, you can hit from where you are.
All
Yeah,
right.
crossbows are pretty
I
good.
think it's 30 to 60.
You said it's 30, 60?
Yeah, yes.
Short
I
bow?
thought so. Uh,
Short bow or crossbow?
Short bow.
Short bow's a little bit longer, I believe. I think 60 is its short side, but let me double check.
It's 80 and 320.
yeah.
We're all wrong.
All right.
It just
So
reaches the
then,
whole field.
um, these aren't walls here, right? These are just
No, it's just where the
pavers.
seams of the map. Yeah, they're just like floor
Okay.
paper, like rocks and stone on the ground.
So as far as cunning action, taking a hide, can I just do that in the open, or do I have to have something around me to actually hide behind?
Um, there is a wall between you and him. However, if you're gonna try and do it in the open, that means you'd probably have to try and lay prone or something.
I mean, I can just move here and put the wall
Yeah,
between us and be next to it.
yeah.
All
That I
right.
would accept easily.
All right.
But then you have the
Then I'm
two
going.
walls, yeah. So.
Then I'm going to bonus action, cunning action, hide,
Mhm.
and I will make a short bow attack against that guy.
All right. Roll with it. Oh, actually, you still are doing hide, so give me a stealth roll first, just to make sure you don't do anything too bad.
All right.
I figured that was gonna happen. So
A
now roll with
5.
advantage. Now you can roll your
All
attack with
right.
advantage.
And that'll be sneak attack.
Yes. The whole shebang.
18.
18. Woof. Calling that
Nice.
close. Let me find its sheet on my other window, because now I have two windows. I should adjust the angle though. Oh, there we are. That makes it easier. Alright, 18 definitely hits. Roll
All
your damage.
right. Click that. So 11 total.
Nice. As you hit it, it wails in pain as your arrow hits it like almost in the shoulder area, and it's looking in your direction because now that you shot it, you're no longer hidden, so it
Yep.
sees you. All right,
Oh, question for you above board. How many arrows do I start with?
20. Well, usually when they give you a quiver, it's 20. Um, if it's not located, if they don't have 20 arrows on your character sheet, just set it to 20. It's fine.
All right. 20 it is. 19 now.
Yeah, nice.
And
For now.
that's my turn.
All right. And with that, it is now your go, Umok, as you see Notorioso run in and get in almost like a ready stance.
Yeah, and
Oh
just
man,
know that
Umar doesn't want to
right
get.
before I ran in there, I told you that I said to you that it looks like you're about to earn that drink of yours.
Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. Umar doesn't want to get left behind, so he's gonna run up there. And what is this? A lizard? It doesn't even matter. I'm just gonna hit it. Hold on. Let me make sure I got my character sheet here.
I love it so much.
Speed
Never
30, right?
change.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whatever, man. Bang! Omar is gonna hit this little lizard thing. He's gonna hit him with his. I have a great club, and I guess I get to invoke rage. Let me make sure I get this right because I can only rage like twice. So
So
there's
you're
only
gonna
one
you're
lizard.
gonna
There's
rage
not two,
first,
right?
right? Yeah, there's only one you see in front
Yes. Yes.
Alright.
I'm gonna. Rah! Yep.
of you. Yeah, and you
He's
feel the
chanting,
fury
drink,
welling
drink,
up in
drink.
your chest, almost like a
Right.
drum beating from
Yeah.
inside.
Your little
That's
tiny
right.
green chest.
Yeah.
With his
That's right.
4-inch
Drink,
club.
drink,
More like
drink.
a pitter patter.
Like,
Yep. So Umak is gonna run, and he's gonna see that lizard, and he's not gonna. I should chop him up.
Follow your
He's gonna
heart,
hit him with
Umak.
all my
You're not
heart.
sober enough to think.
Oh, I'm not right. So Umak is going to. I'm gonna take my. It's a battle. I don't know if I'm gonna use an axe. No, I'm just gonna use the great club. I'm gonna use Umak is gonna use his great club and try to hit that lizard thing,
Nice.
whatever.
Take a swing.
It's yeah.
Not the lizard man.
All right.
Not the lizard man.
Let's see. You have advantage. Hold on, I'm making a melee.
Yeah, I have advantage because I'm angry.
You do get a bonus to. Oh, that's bonus to your damage roll. Unfortunately,
Oh
you missed your
no.
swing only because not
oh,
yet. But
Oh.
you were close. But then it just kind of like drops prone. Like it like bends its knees down as you swing just above its head, and it now looks your
Oh well.
direction, confused at like all these things attacking it as it's just trying to have a
Oh.
meal.
like what the hell
I
you
feel
guys
bad
doing?
for it.
And destroy a lot of shit along the way.
Yeah. I kind of feel bad, but
Also,
I want a meal too.
also, what's everyone's passive perception?
My
Um,
perception
I'm a 12.
passively
15.
is
13.
12.
15 on mine. I haven't
I
started
got
yet.
my wisdom.
All right, so Jiggy, you have the
I'm
best.
11. I'm at 11.
Yeah, which is surprising for an alcoholic. What you notice actually, if you look as you look past this creature, Jiggy, you notice that there's like a lady holding her hand as it's covered in it's stone and unmoving, and she's just like holding it from a distance. You see this in the same direction that the lizard came from. But with this, it is now the lizard's go, and let's see. Because you're right there and you were the last one to make a direct swing at it, Umak, you do have its attention. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
You got it. All right. Constitution.
nice.
Ooh.
Like as it's trying to look at you, it can't get a grasp on you because you're also a little swaying-ish, so it can't lock eyes with you, and you're able to avoid its gaze.
Oh, tiny.
But you're kind of curious why it was trying to look at you.
Yeah.
All right.
What you looking at?
A miniature barbarian.
Gosh, we'll get that token fixed. For
For the
now.
podcast audience,
I can't even see.
Umak's token is 1/4 the size that it should be.
For those watching the video, I'm trying to do something with it, but it's not working. I'm just gonna put it back to what it was.
You have
We'll
to.
fix it later.
I changed my character. I changed my character picture to a
No,
barbarian.
If you drag another one out, then you can always swap the tokens. That should
Oh.
fix it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't want to mess with the order, but okay, I'll do that right now.
I'll
He's at
I'll
11.
fix it. Yeah, exactly. But with that,
All right.
Carvo, you see all these people kind of like running around and
Click delete
fighting
on it,
this
Jerry.
lizard
Right.
thing, and you feel like a nudge inside of you saying, you know, if you help them, you could get something out of it. Maybe even find so and so, or not.
but
The
do I
other one,
really want to?
the other one could, the other voice could be, the other one could be right. Maybe you'll never find them. Maybe you're just not good enough to. At least alone, maybe.
Mm.
And you feel this nudging, but it's your turn.
It's either the good side or the bad side, or either both sides are the same. All right.
You've come to
Here,
learn that in the waste, there are no real sides. Everyone's just doing their thing.
and I'm gonna try.
Like in Doom, there's
Did
no
I do
good or bad side.
conjure mock animals? Okay.
I just need to see the description for my sake.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Each one deals when you. Oh God, that's fun. How many though?
Ooh.
Do I have to roll for how many that comes out, or
No, I'm just trying to see. Da 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 da. Uh, trying
I
to.
mean, I'm level 2. So
Yeah, it's a level 1 spell, so I'm gonna say at this level it's 1.
yeah,
While
I'll
I
probably
get more details for you. So I would just, and then you do have access to animals, so you could just drag one of those out for now.
okay. That's one of the tokens.
Yeah, exactly. So it's easier for you to
Uh,
manage. And yeah, what do you want to have this mock animal do for you?
let's see. It can't attack on this turn, can it? Because it's just
So
summoned.
let's see. Uh, let's see. I would say. So they can't really attack anyway. They can only serve as distractions.
It says it can deal 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Hey, one hit.
Nice.
That's
It
enough.
has 1 hit point and it deals 1 damage.
Yep.
It's a one-hit
So,
wonder.
but it's
One
gonna be
hit wonder.
rolling a straight 20. It's gonna be rolling a straight 20. So,
Okay. And you said there was a. Do I see the woman that's casting something?
well, you see, as you look past, you see the woman like struggling to hold her arm. It looks like it's very heavy now, almost as if it's rock.
As rock. Oh well,
Yep.
I don't even know if I can observe if it's coming from her or it's controlling her. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put her right here, and it's gonna attack right for one hit.
All right. So roll straight 20,
Uh,
d20,
one
and
d20.
it does not hit. It's
There you
but
go.
but
First
There's
crit
our
miss.
first nat 1.
yeah, that's a great straight old critical miss right there. But
I'm
as this creature appears, it is at least trying to play a diversion of some kind. And as it looks like it's about to hit, it just kind of licks the creature, and the creature looks confused by what just happened. Like the lizard looks really confused about what just happened. Anything else, Carvo?
and I can't use any bonus spells, right? I just
You can use bonus action stuff because you only use your action.
okay, but not bonus spells or
No, you can't use any other spells because you just used a spell though. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Um, I don't really have anything else other than that spell to do. Ritual casting. Contact. Yep, I'm good for now. I'm just observing.
Yep. And just for future reference, if you look up the spell Conjure Animals, that'll give you a better look at how many different animals you can, what kind of creatures you can call.
Okay.
Right. But with that, it is now your go. Let me just make sure. Your name is still not appearing in the chat. Let me.
Could have sworn I
Yeah,
changed it.
it is fine. Uh, Altsushi,
I guess I gotta.
Swish, Altswish.
It's just not showing on your token.
Hmm?
Hang on. Let me see if I do this. Uh,
It should be in the settings next to like where audio and stuff is. If you go to
Gotcha.
personalization and display, it should let you change your name there.
It showed in the chat, just not on the the token at the bottom of the screen.
Well, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Cool.
I guess they found a
Okay.
way. They split the two, which happens.
I go check out my guitar and I start playing the bolero, like the playing my acoustic guitar.
You're a bard? Oh, that's awesome.
And at the same time,
Mariachi or something?
almost.
Nice, dude.
I will cast sleep
Like music.
on the.
Yep, post it and roll it. Yeah. Oh, perfect. 16. Uh,
Yeah,
let me just
last
take
time.
a look.
What did I do?
So
Nope,
oh gosh, what
I
does it
can't
say?
do that.
Oh, I guess you tried
I
to
can't do that.
you tried to click the
I
description.
can't do that.
No, I can. I have the power. But yeah, you try, but it seems this thing's still a little too healthy for your sleep to catch hold on to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, that one screwed me over.
Yeah.
Um, and at the same time, I give a bardic inspiration to my brother. Brother,
Yay!
what you gotta do?
So yeah, Jiggy, you feel inspired. You feel energized within. You feel this energy welling up with you. The music that is Alt's voice is now like stirring you forward.
And
You
is
have
that a
bardic inspiration.
D8?
Can you post bardic inspiration? Alt.
It's a D6 for now.
Check.
Yeah.
Let me
Yeah.
see. Hang on.
Yeah. If you could post bardic inspiration this way, it'll help. Thanks.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
D6.
D6 for now. It gets
Okay.
better though.
Yeah.
It gets real
Yeah.
better eventually.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Alt?
No, that's it.
All right. Notoriosa, Combs. It's your turn. Can't stop, won't stop.
Torioso.
Mm-mm.
Bad boy.
I lay my hand on the shoulder of Umak, and I cast heroism. And basically, I just say, "I know you got this, my friend."
Ooh,
And
touch me.
yeah, you feel
I'm brave.
you look at your hands and your body as it starts glowing, and you feel like you can take on the world, like no hangover can ever stop you. Not that you allow one to set in anyway.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah.
Nice. How many hit points is that for him?
Yeah, how many extra hit points do I give
Let's
him?
see.
Your spellcasting
Your spellcasting
modifier.
ability. So if you go to your spell tab, it should say it at the very top.
Spell attack bonus,
Yeah.
5.
So yeah,
Ooh,
you'll
I get
get
5.
5.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh,
Excellent. All right. I move my character out of there. I can't see him anymore. But I have a
Oh,
new character in. I don't remember what place I was.
Uh, it,
You were after me,
you're
11.
yeah, you're after
Okay.
Jiggy, so I
Yeah.
will add you
All
back
right.
in
Cool.
though. Thank you for reminding me. Let's see.
Oh, no
I love how he went from the tiny green guy to all of a sudden this.
I don't look. That's the power of rage.
He's a Street Fighter character now.
Now he looks like
Yes.
bionic.
Exactly.
Good part is because we are the top of the turn order. I'm just gonna do my sort now because it's easier. And then anything else, Notorioso, before I move on
Um, can I still set myself to guard after I do that or no?
to dodge? Yeah.
To
Oh
dodge?
wait.
Yeah. So I'm
Oh wait.
dodge is an action, right?
Watch
Yeah.
is an action.
Yes.
Okay.
So
So
yeah.
that's fine.
But it's fine because you're like right behind Umok.
Yeah.
It seems the creature hasn't noticed you. It seems it's literally preoccupied with like this boar-like creature that you
The
saw
liquor.
come out of nowhere and just lick it. You're all very confused on what's going on.
I'm
Only
extremely confused. Yeah.
only one of you know what's happening right now. All right. With that, Jiggy, it's your go. As
All
you
right.
see
So
this creature, half creature of the night, or this pale person just kind of walked by and summoned a boar that licked the lizard.
I'm gonna yell out to my little mini band of brothers here that you gotta stay out of its gaze. It'll turn you to stone. And then I'm gonna take a short bow attack against it,
Nice.
which because they're next to it, it's a straight roll but sneak attack, right?
Yes.
A 20.
Nice. Roll that damage.
Nice.
And he's gonna get 11 again.
Nice. Yeah, it's still not like very wounded, but you could see it's like it's starting to form like some wounds now as like this is the second arrow you've put in its body. And it's looking like it's getting just a tiny bit slower, but it's still very active and now it's kind of looking for where you are, but it is still your turn.
And I'm going to cunning action hide.
Roll that stealth.
Ooh, 14.
Okay, let me just do a competitive roll just to see.
Can I use the other one? Can I use the advantage?
Uh, it kind of tracking you, but it's not fully like it's still a little distracted too, with
Yeah.
everything going on around it. All right.
And
So
that's my turn.
with that, it is now your go, Umak.
All right. Umak is gonna slap him on the side of the head with my great club. You're just gonna just hit him. All right. Go.
Oof,
Woo.
nice. Roll that damage, Umak.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a critical hit, is it?
No,
Yeah.
No.
that's a
Oh, because
that's an
I have 7
unnatural 23.
Oh, okay.
You rolled an 18, Jared.
So close,
Oh,
yet so
close. All
far.
right.
But yeah, you do 9 damage as your club comes across its head. It's a little dizzy now, and with the boar thing licking it, let's see if it's able to orient itself in a manner. Let's see. Uh, Odds will be Umak, evens will be boar. This I will keep hidden until I decide. So I said
I
odds
like
Umak.
that the board licking it is just enough of a distraction that
Yeah.
it didn't totally track me.
Mhm.
It's excellent.
Well,
So
Love
that
it.
and
powerful.
you did roll stealth, so it's like there's enough going on, and then just getting bludgeoned in the head. So it's gonna try and bite you, Umak,
Oh wow.
and
All
does
right.
a 10 hit.
No, unfortunately, it does not hit.
Yeah, I know it is unfortunate. So sad, but
Yep.
that ends its turn. It is now your go, Carvo, followed by Alt.
Hmm? Oh,
Your turn, Carvo. The
okay.
floor is yours. All of yours. All of yours.
I get it.
I don't.
Personality issues.
I don't either.
What we doing, Carvo?
My board's gonna try to lick it again.
Uh, it misses, so it's not doing the one damage, but it definitely is a lick. But this lick is kind of like a lick that goes into a face press against it. Like it tried
Oh.
to imitate a bite, and that's the best it got out.
It's a friendly boar.
It's just nuzzling him.
Pretty much. It doesn't
That's all.
seem very smart. You're
You,
not
you know my
even
personality.
sure if it's a real boar anymore, as you've gotten a better look at it in its behavior. But you're just gonna let it ride because it's in
It's
front of this
there.
thing.
And my personality is just mocking me right now.
Could
Okay,
be.
I'm good.
Well, that was just for the boar. You still have
Oh, my turn.
your yeah.
Oh yeah. Do I have any bonus? Let's
Well, that
see.
wasn't a spell or anything. That's just the boar itself doing something separate
Right.
of you.
Yeah, that's no action or anything,
Yeah.
Chris.
Which is nice. And nobody's injured. So, really.
Yet.
Gosh, talk about calling doom on your doorstep. No one's injured.
Yet.
Mhm.
Don't give Paul an
Oh my.
excuse.
We said yet. We said yet.
I said yet.
Yes, type
Safe
so.
word. Zucchini. Zucchini.
Banana,
Zucchini.
banana,
Hi.
banana.
Uh,
Nice try.
Onomatopoeia.
As you run and you try to touch this creature, it's like distracted and jumps back from like your boar that you swipe just above it and miss.
letting the board lick it while I'm touching it.
You tried. Anything else, Carvo?
No. I'll be right there.
All right. With that, oh, it is your go as you see just all sorts of weird things going on and you're not even sure anymore.
I yeah, I'm very confused. What's going on here? Uh, wait, what did I put? No,
Really? Everyone's just making temporary creatures?
no, it doesn't make.
I missed it.
What's happening?
No, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. Let's see. Thought I picked something. Okay. Um, I will stop playing for a moment and I will shoot my bow.
So you kind of like
There we
swing it
go.
around, and it's just like, which is interesting because it's like as you swing it, the bow's actually like attached, so it like almost goes in your head at the same time, and yeah,
Yep,
it
I like.
hits.
That is 5 piercing.
Nice.
I
It is looking
Nice.
pretty bloodied now, as arrows just keep littering its body. It now may need to go under concussion protocol. Anything else, Alt?
um I will. I can only have one Spark expiration, correct? Or can I have multiple?
I think there's a usage based only on your level. Let's see.
Like I have three. I have three, but I wasn't sure if I could give out multiple or can only have one at a
I feel like
time.
you can give. Oh, it might be level
Oh,
based.
a creature can only have one at a time, but you can give it out to multiple creatures.
Okay, then that's fair. I will keep playing my guitar.
Yeah, it's
Go
just
back
like
into playing my
boom, and then you
guitar.
kind of like swing your strap around, and it's like back in the rhythm.
Yes, and then I give it to the what looks like a I don't know what the heck that thing is. the one right here.
The half
The
the
one that
half
says
orc.
Umak.
yes.
That's an orc. You don't know
Looks
what
like
that
from
is.
Killer Instinct.
The orc droid.
I,
Yeah.
I don't know. Last time I saw was a minifigure, a little mini me.
Nice. So you also have
It
bardic
turns to Blanca.
inspiration. Jiggy and Uma, can you just put like a indicator
Oh yeah.
so I know who the target? I mean, so you both know you have it.
That's my turn.
All right. Well, it's all about Notorious. Uh.
Tutorials.
That's right. All right. So
He
what I'm gonna
is the
do
kitty. The
is
killer.
I'm going to run up the back of my buddy, jump off of him, take one slash at this guy, and land over here on the other side.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's dope. Like in Logan,
All
little
right.
Wolverine ran on the back of the
Just
big
because I want to
Wolverine.
see how well you do this somersault slash, give me a acrobatics check.
It's like a Chrono Cross tech move.
Yeah.
Tactic.
Yes.
Nice. I'll allow with that.
Oh,
Yeah, you get off. Little careful because you almost like catch yourself off of like Umak's like hair and like shoulder pad, but you're able to right yourself and you still like twirl and come across with a slash. Let's see if you can hit on the slash. Roll me that attack.
I do not.
You got a little too much rotation, and your sword is out, but it's like because right above him you get too much rotation. It's like your sword perfectly twirls around it, and then you land perfectly on your feet, and you look back and you
Hey,
see it's untouched.
Yeah. As
But
I land
Right.
and I notice what happened, I'm just like, damn it.
but you do get inspiration.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is inspiration well earned.
Yeah, that's dope. I like that.
Nice.
You could tell, like, by my reaction, this was a training move that I've been working on with Umak for a little bit,
Yeah,
and I'm
it's still
still
in the
trying to
lab.
iron
Yeah,
it out.
yeah. It's still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Even the lizard's even more confused, honestly. Like, you kind of fanned it, and it's like, it has no idea what just happened. This poor creature, it's like you guys are doing things to it that aren't attacks.
Yeah.
But with that, anything else, Notoriosa, before we
Nope.
kick it over to Jiggy? Let's get jiggy with it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Where did
You want a ball with the kid? Watch your step. You might fall trying to do what I did. Demonetize. It's a couple of.
Actually, no, because
All
it's a
right.
podcast. It's a podcast.
Oh.
Right.
All right. So knowing my background with this lizard folk and everything, do I happen to speak a language that this lizard would understand?
The language this
Slytherin.
the language this creature speaks, which is gonna probably be uh whale screams and noises with a little bit of eye stuff.
So I haven't recognized anything coming out of his mouth then.
There is no real substance of language, and if there was, you're not sure what it would be.
All right. Then I'm just gonna shoot again. So I got people next to him. I'm hidden, so this will be sneak attack with advantage.
Yes. Wait,
Yeah.
advantage? No. Sneak attack.
Because I'm
Yes.
because I'm
Oh,
hidden.
wait,
Well, was I hidden?
see, alright, you know what, I'm gonna let the dice decide because a lot of shit happened to it since your turn.
That's it.
a lot of
Let the
distractions?
dice judge.
Over 10, you're hidden. Wait, no, under 10 or 10 and under, you're hidden. Anything over, it still has like tracking on you.
It's
Yeah,
got me. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So a straight roll, but sneak attack.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doesn't fucking matter.
Mm.
It doesn't matter about the clothes you wear or the string around my neck. All that
Wow.
matters. I can't count that high. Just tell me how you
So,
murdered this thing.
62824.
Just,
so
just how
I
did you
think
finish this thing?
Jiggy peeks up
Jiggy.
over the fence post there, and he picks the perfect line in between the boar and Carvo, and pops this thing right in the eye.
Ooh.
Nice.
As you do, the eye bursts, and you see like almost like a magic fizzle go into the air, and it collapses. And as its eye bursts, you notice the woman's arm all of a sudden begins moving, and it's flesh again.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh.
Good thing I didn't attack
Magic.
her.
With that, this creature is dead. But before you all have a chance to really settle in, and this is on me because I should have picked a token for this dude before, so give me a
Uh-oh.
second.
Oh no.
Well, you see a tiefling man walk out of the bar right to the south of you, and when I get a token, you'll see what he looks like as well, besides the tiefling in my heart and mind.
Uh-oh.
That was my pet. How dare you guys? You killed my buddy.
Ted?
Prepare to die.
Fluffy!
Brother,
What happened to Fluffy?
brother, I think we should leave stage left.
Alright.
We could totally just bounce.
Well, what do you know? That was pretty dicey out there. Good work, you lot. Killed that creature. Good thing you did. Basilisks are dangerous. Turn things to stone when they stare. Lucky, whatever all of you were doing worked out. Whatever that was. I mean, I feel kind of bad for the creature. It's like it got mentally just beat up more than physically. From whatever your pet thing there did to whatever you did with your sword swinging somersault. A lot happening. I honestly, I'd be pretty fucked up in the head too if it happened to me. Honestly. But
Okay,
good
the
work.
boar was nicking it.
No problem. There's nothing much that my brother can handle.
Huh. You all look new to town. By chance, you looking for some work?
Yes.
Yes.
Does
Huh.
it involve money?
I mean, that's usually what work gives. I've never known anyone to do work for free. I mean, I
Don't be
guess there
smart with
are
me.
some bleeding hearts out there, but it's the waste. Everyone needs to
So
survive somehow.
was there a reward for the basilisk that we was killed?
No, you just did the town a favor. I really don't care if you killed it or not, because I probably would have handled it at some point.
Really?
Eh,
Nice.
yeah, it's getting on my territory. I run a business here, and that's an
Mm.
unwelcome guest, so I've handled it, but I'm glad I didn't have to. I don't like dealing with stone hands. It's very not fun to fight with. But you lot held off, so got some potential there. But
So who are you? Are you the mayor of this town?
no, I own the brewery tavern here. Name's Jalal
Tavern.
or Jalalil. Let's see. So,
Jalal.
but yeah, own this little brewery here. As I like to call it, it's the Moist Drapes, for obvious reasons.
Which tree?
The moist drapes.
Look, it's on the nose, it works, and it's catchy. Gotta call it
Oh
what you gotta
man.
call it.
A pleasure to meet you, Jalal. My name
Yeah,
is Oltish, but you
nice,
may call me
nice.
Olt.
Huh,
This is
look,
my brother,
Wait,
Jimmy.
wait.
oh, yeah,
I'm
actually,
sorry.
oh,
I want to eat that lizard. Is that good eating meat?
it's your decision if it's good
You
eating
know
meat or
what?
not.
No, Umar is he's not.
You
What
know,
he's doing? He's taking out his axe and he's going to start cutting up the tail and he's gonna start stuffing some into his little pouch there, because he's
As
gonna
this is
never know when he can
happening,
make some
and as you
jerky.
kind of get cut off by these actions, uh, like Jalil, like he just looks at you. It's like, uh, you know what? When you're finished out there, just come inside. We'll talk business inside. Get
I'm gonna go inside.
introductions and stuff. I don't think any of you know each other. I saw you all coming from different directions, but we'll get all that settled. It's good work, and part of the five of you should be, it should be good enough to get the job done. I hope.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit the incapacitated
I mean, you
basilisk?
didn't even have to roll. Yeah, you just
I
see
get
him
two
turn.
temp. I get
Yes.
this guy. I get 2 temporary hit points.
Doesn't have an
Ooh,
end
hungry
time.
jaws. Wow. Oh, nice. So Omar is also, so Omak is, he's sitting down cross-legged now, and and he's like chopping it up. He's gonna hand some to his friends who just helped destroy this lizard. Why not?
As all this is going on, Jalil just like,
Having a little
whatever.
party, a
I'll
bloody
be,
party,
I'll
a
be
bloody
inside.
party.
Just clean up after yourselves out here, and don't bring it inside, or at least don't bring a mess inside. And he just walks inside the tavern.
No problem.
Sorry, brother. I'll be
Oh,
inside.
I'm gonna stash some arrows up while I'm out here.
You get half your arrows back, so you
Is
shot
that?
three.
I shot
So
3. Is it 1 or 2?
Is it rounded down or rounded
I
up?
think it's rounded down for arrows, so it'd be one.
This one.
I'll
All
double
right.
check later, but for now we'll say rounded down. Because I know it doesn't like to benefit things like arrows.
Mm-mm.
What the game benefits and what it doesn't is a mystery to us all.
Yep.
I head
All right.
into the tavern.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm walking to the tavern and I'm calling out to Umak. I'm like, come Umak. First round's
Drinks are
on
in
me.
here. Drinks are in here, boys.
The second Umak hears about drinks, he's gonna, he has his full of that prime lizard meat, and he's gonna go ahead
That's what
now and
she said.
clean off his clean off his axe, and he's gonna go inside with them. He's gonna join the rest of the rest of the parties.
Nice. So as you all gather in, Jalil looks at you all. It's like, oh, come on, back room. It's where I do my business. And as you walk into the tavern, you notice that like there's some pillars intact, some broken. There's lots of tables set up. There's a bar between and like that and stretches towards one of the walls. Like they took two pillars and used it to set up a bar, so you can see drinks, people sitting around it. But it basically has what you would expect from most taverns. But then he takes you to like a room, and you can see like it has big ornate doors with roundish, like a roundish top. He pushes it open. It's like, oh, this way. It's where I do all the business. Um, oh, and if you ever want to see the brewery later, we run tours down that way. And he points to like a hallway. Just speak to my assistant. She's somewhere around. But yeah, you'll notice her. She looks kind of, and he points at you, Notorious. It's like, kind of like you, but more calico-like.
Oh, is that right? Interesting.
But anyway, business. Ah, yes. All right, come on, come on. Sit. And he points to several chairs. He has like a big table, kind of desk setup. He kind of sits down, throws his feet up on the table. It's like, all right, that was some pretty fine work you did out there. Been looking for some adventurers to help me with a pretty simple task. Nothing too dangerous. Pretty straightforward. Pay well. That's the most important thing. Paying well, especially at these times here. Especially in this environment. But yeah, pays well. But basically, I guess before we get down to business, I'd like to know a little bit about each of you. What are each of your names? And he points at you first, Umak.
And Umak stands up. Umak's name is Umak. Umak loves to drink and fight. And then he looks around expecting someone to pour him a drink.
Hmm.
Drink? Drink.
Yes, yes, yes. And then you see
He
Jalil.
sees a drink magically just slide over to him.
All right,
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll let
that,
that
that's
be what that is.
Yes. Omar sits down and thank you, and Omar just sits and drinks.
Nice. So
Uh-oh.
as he sees this, he's
Special drink.
like, Jalil's like, "Mm, well, I didn't have to call anyone, so it's what it is. Anyway, uh, nice to meet you, Mark. Appreciate it. People like you are what keep me in business, and I definitely appreciate that. And who is your friend here? And points at you, Notoriosa.
I'm licking my face, cleaning my face up, and all that as I'm
Aw.
sitting there. And I said,
Really, Calico?
I I am Notorious Combs of the Combs folk. Unfortunately, I am the last of my clan, and I've come across good old Umak here during my nomadic travels.
Hmm. I mean, we're all suffering. A lot of us used to come from much bigger tribes, and unfortunately, the environment has killed off many lines, many species. Be surprised if some of you may be last of your kind. I mean, good part is demons always exist, so my kind keeps being made, which I guess is good for us, but I guess it's not either, cause demons.
We all have demons.
Yeah, but sometimes the demons are your literal bloodline. Makes for a great, conversation when it's like, oh yeah, just happened to be, Balthazar's great 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 grandkid. Not that that's mine. I really don't know which one's mine. But there's so many demons, it really doesn't matter. But here's hoping that your line can live on. That's all we can hope for. Surviving.
Yes, surviving is what I do best.
Nice. And then he looks at you, Carvo. It's like, huh, interesting. Haven't seen a Damfer in a while. And may I ask your name? And points at you, Carvo.
Carnival. I came here from a previous existing commitment, but I just somehow saw this group of individuals with that creature and came to assist.
And you hear almost like a voice in your head saying, good job.
And I'm telling myself, "Shut up! You're breaking my cool." Oh,
Now, when you said that,
Yeah.
can people hear you?
that's the
You're saying out
Yeah.
problem.
loud? Okay.
That's the problem.
So I
Do we
immediately
hear
look over at him with like, like the very squinty cat eyes, just like
do,
what's
do,
happening here?
do we hear both halves of the conversation or just one?
Just one.
There you go.
Okay.
uh, and Jalil looks at you as like, we all have our issues. I mean, I guess I'd probably have expected worse, better personality issues than constant craving for blood. The Damphers mix from like vampire blood, never good with those. You probably have a little hag in you, not in you like that, but I mean, unless that's what you're into, then it's fine. I'm not here to judge. I'm here to hire people to help get work done. But moving on, huh, interesting pairing you two. Haven't seen too many looking like either of you, really. Especially you. He points at you, Jiggy. May I ask your name?
Jiggy.
Mm, nice.
old flush.
Ah, people of few words. Like that, like that. That means you're gonna get business done. And that's good. Business is always good. Well, I shall introduce myself. I am Jalil. I am the proprietor of the Moist Drapes, as you can see. And I basically need someone to basically run kind of like a fetch kind of thing for me. So basically, I need a specific tome acquired. Uh, unfortunately, it is the person who has it will give it up if people show up with manners, obviously, and not try to steal it. But I need someone to actually go there and get it from him. I'm very busy, and I also don't like going to that area because it has its nuances and potential problems. But you all look capable enough. What you handled outside, you should be able to easily get this done. I mean, but let me beating around the bush. Get so used to dealing with people who think they're better, and you have to kind of schnob knob them. Point is, I need a tome, and basically, I need you all to head to the Bleak Spire in order to get it for me. Uh, the wizard there holds it, and like I have something for him anyway, something he's been looking for. So we've been working on this exchange for a while, but I haven't had a chance to actually get it out to him. So I just need you all to go there and deliver it to him. Easy enough.
What is
You'll
it?
get paid well because you will have to still go through the Flinty Hills, and there's always things that can happen out in the waste.
How much are we talking about, money wise?
Sticking around 15, 20 gold if you overperform each.
So are you
That's
saying
my
this is an
brother.
exchange?
Yes. Just need you to bring this to him, and he brings out like a satchel. It's like it just has some ancient parts and stuff. Came along it on last expedition. Had some friends go on for me. Get some
I
ingredients I
look.
needed. Ended up
I
finding
look
this,
at.
and he's interested.
I look at Jiggy. Do I look for approval? Do you, 20 gold's good enough?
So, so Jiggy stands up, and in case we didn't paint the picture earlier, Jiggy is a lizard man.
Yep.
Again, standing just over 6 foot tall. Um, he's an intimidating character on his own. He's wearing like brown linen pants and then like a white hoodie, but sleeveless, like a boxer's robe almost, right? But
Yep.
sleeveless. Um, he doesn't normally draw attention to himself, but in this situation, he feels like he has to speak up because he doesn't trust many people. Oltsish is his childhood friend, so that's the only person they really trust.
Hmm.
So he's going to ask Jalal, why would we believe that you're actually going to pay us on this?
I'm willing to give an upfront, half now, half later. I think that's fair enough. And I like where your head's at. It's good to want to build a relationship of trust in business and not to expect things.
So I look at Old. Thumbs up, thumbs down, and we accept.
Was that all?
Um, what would you like to us to give to the wizard?
Oh, so I'll just show you real quick because obviously I don't want you to think that I'm trying to set you up with some kind of weird magical explosive device. It's only part of a magical device, which is good because you don't want the whole thing because then you can't control it. And anyway, he pulls out this thing and it looks almost clockwork like you see gears and stuff, but it looks also incomplete. Like there's things missing to it, like it's an engine of sort, but an engine to what or part of an engine? It's hard to tell, but it looks very mechanical and very complex.
What is the name of the wizard?
Ah, his name. Yes, yes, yes. Let me get that information. Uh,
And is he expecting us?
ah, I could try to send word, but I don't think it'll make it there before you or at all because messengers aren't as savvy at combat than you lot are. Um, but his name is Svatober. Some of
October?
you may have heard stories of him. He's
One more
also
time.
famous.
One more time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
September.
Svatobor.
Um,
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You
He's
you have
he's
you have
supposedly
no
been around for centuries.
spellcasters. You have no
Spell-
spellcasters that can send message.
No, spellcasters are expensive. It's the waste. Most spellcasters, also, you have to remember, with spells, chaos magic, who knows what's going to happen? I'm not trying to blow up my establishment because they cast message and then bam, boom, fireball.
Fireball.
Nope,
Oh,
fireball, liquor, not a great combination.
Mm-hmm. Umak is shaking his
Unless
head
you're
like he
making
knows what the hell's going on, but
unless
he's
you're
just busy
making a
just really
fireball
drinking.
drink, then it's a perfect combination.
what is this wizard at?
Hmm?
What is the wizard at?
Oh, Bleakspire. Basically, from here you'd go a little bit northeast through the flinty uh, hills. You might run into some creatures, usual wildlife that you see in the waste, but I mean, with 5 of you, there's a better chance of survival than 1 of you.
What was
You
it? The
said
Flinty what?
it's
Flinty Hills.
Flinty Hill.
Flitty or Flitty? And
Flinty.
also, you said the Blinky? He's at the Blink
Plenty.
here?
Bleakspire.
Plenty.
Blink
Oh,
Spire.
bleak. Is it
Bleakspire.
bleak?
Bleakspire. That's the name they gave it centuries ago when he first moved in.
Okay.
What
Now,
makes you
now they
so
call it
sure?
the Tower of the Lich. Some people, but I've known it as Bleakspire. It's fine.
What makes you so sure that you can trust us?
I mean, I'm not gonna be the
Umak,
problem.
slow down on the drinking, please.
I'm not
Umak
gonna
didn't even hear. He's just still drinking.
look. If you want to mess with a potentially famous wizard and get on his bad side, that's your choice. I am not here to choose whatever. I mean, will I be upset that I gave you half the money and you ran off with it? Probably. Will I be a wizard chasing after you? No. Will he? Potentially.
So can I send a like a message or like collect data or background check on that wizard with criminal contacts, or is it just
Yeah,
for sending messages?
I'll let you. How do you want to go about passing off this message in this room? Are you trying to be noticed or not?
Not notice. I'll go step aside and then
So give me a stealth check first.
okay. Let's go back here. Stuff. Hmm.
So you're standing by like a windowish area of the room, like blatantly in front of everyone.
What's
But
he
do
doing?
do do.
Hey, hey, what are you doing there by the
Oh, do,
window?
do we all clock it?
Mind your own business. I'm just doing my own business, okay?
Wait, did he say that to me, or are you talking to yourself?
I
Who
don't know
knows?
anymore.
Weirdo.
Jolo looks. It's like I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Send whatever you need to send. Look, I'm
I
not
I I,
hiring
I,
people for being upfront and upstanding. I'm hiring people to get the job done.
I lean over to Umak and I whisper in his ear. I said, "How do you feel about people in room?"
All right, so Umak is going to stop. He's putting his drink down. He looks around, and he looks around, and he says, "These guys are okay," and he goes back to drinking. For a while he stares weird at Chris's guy. What's his name? But he says these guys are okay.
And also, just so I know, because I can't see anyone's character sheet, um, Umak, what's your intelligence level?
Oh
You
man,
know, you
I'm
already know.
8.
I just want
Hey, bro.
confirmation. Okay.
Three dump
AKA
stats right
below
there.
average. We knew what his
Okay.
dump stat was.
3 jump stacks.
Okay. I just
Bar-
want to make sure.
Intelligence, wisdom,
He's a
charisma.
barbarian. He's a barbarian.
Got
was
it.
a
Yes.
barbarian that went literally 50-50.
Got
Literal 50-50. It's like half are dump and the other half aren't. And you clearly know which one's
Yep.
the dump.
Yeah. Again, I just wanted confirmation. It's no wonder
Yeah.
why I have a soft spot for this guy.
Yeah. He really is like the unknowing little brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
without you.
So we'll say Carvo, you're able to like summon one of your mock animals, and like it just kind of flies out the window.
What kind of animal? You have to say what kind of animal are you sending out?
Yeah, butterfly. A
Yeah, Carvo.
pigeon.
Yeah, I don't think you do flying animals that early.
Well, he can't transform into flying
A
animals, but
beetle?
with his ability, that mock animal one, technically he can, even though they only have 1 HP.
And
Yeah.
my problem, my personality is messing me up.
So wait a minute. You're saying that
Hummingbird.
same whatever thing that we saw licking the other dude is going out the window? And
Could be, if it's,
The,
I
the
don't know.
boar just walked over to the window and grabbed it and ran.
Nice.
It's up to Carvo, however this plays out. I'm just here to witness.
It never disappeared. It just kept on following us.
wow.
So you just
It
basically
never
you put a note
died.
in the so you put a note in the board's mouth. It jumps through the window. You all see
That's-
this
yeah.
because clearly
Yeah.
the stealth didn't work.
Right.
Gosh, how you were able
That's
to pull off
awesome.
the subtleness of this, I have
I'm
no
like-
idea. I'm glad you failed the roll, honestly.
Carlo
what-
just
it's what
forgot to
cheese-
open the window and the boar just jumped through it.
Well, it's not really like a window. It's more like a window hole because there are no like glass panes or anything.
I'm
Right.
playing it off with my personality disorder. It's my fault.
Yeah,
My
think
mind.
like medieval fantasy windows where it's just a hole in the wall.
But it's funny
But
because it's
slightly
like
higher.
it's like you know you have that personality problem. We all don't. So we're all just like seeing what the hell's happening right now, and
Wait,
it's
what?
kind of off-putting.
That's great.
Is it a good thing or a bad thing?
You
Is
see
it
Jalil
okay?
pull out a flask. It's just like,
Is it
he
okay?
just takes a swig of it.
You saw the board lick a
Yes.
basilisk, okay? Twice.
That was also before we
Twice.
knew it belonged to you.
Twice.
So. For all we knew, that guy could have been hanging out there and just like, hey, what's up, everybody?
You were surprised the basilisk.
I look at Jalal. Would it be okay? We could head over tomorrow.
Oh yeah. You can rest up the night. I might be able to swing some rooms here. I mean, it's a little more less drape, more open sky, but
We'll
we
take
have
it.
a smaller set of part of the temple that the whole like monks or whatever of the centuries ago used to stay in. Missing a roof, but hey, give you walls. That's more than anyone
gonna
can
look
ask
at-
for.
I'm gonna look at him and say, "Compass."
Is it okay if I could play my music in the tavern?
Yeah, who knows? Maybe some of the patrons will actually give you some money too. It's worth trying. Who am
I
I to
will
stop a
do that.
businessman trying to make business? As long as there's not like competing bards and you both get drunk and then you start fighting to the death in the middle of my establishment, then we'll have problems. But there's no other
Oh,
bards
please
there
let that
today,
happen.
so actually we haven't had a bard
That'd
in
be
a
awesome.
while. Huh. Interesting.
Then we will take. Then we will take the. We will take your offer.
Yeah, go for it. Rest of you in. Got two. One of you's drinking all of it. Surprised
I
he
go-
hasn't run out.
I go over to Umak and I said, Umak, listen, big adventure, big magic man. Are you okay with magic man?
Umak doesn't like magic. But Umak likes money.
If Umak
Umak's
trusts
gonna
me,
look at his drink. Right?
then
Oh,
I
oh,
will
yeah,
make
Umak-
sure magic won't touch you.
All right. Umak says yes. Money. Let's go.
You can
Alright,
count
Umak's
me and
down.
Umak in.
that's two more. How about you there, Boarman?
Boarman. Boarman. Dun, 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 dun.
As I weep in my sorrows of my errors when I did all these attempts, I'm in. My
Alright.
boar was licking a basilisk, and now it's running, and everyone can see it.
Well, we all make mistakes. Just don't make mistakes that cost you money. That's always my thoughts.
Uh,
Alright. So I'll actually get some help to show you the way, and he puts his fingers in front of his mouth like he's blowing a whistle, but you can't really hear anything. And you see Calico Tone. Uh, Let me make sure I say your racist name properly. I have everything written down. Uh, Bastetti,
Catman.
Catfolk. You
Mhm.
see a female Calico one walk in. It's like,
Oh,
yeah, Jalil,
Andrew.
how can I help? Oh yeah. These fine guests will be taking on the job. Can you show them to the where they'll be residing, and then I guess hook them up with a round or two. Free drinks for the night. No more than two though. I am running a business here, and I'll make sure that your half your funds are ready in advance before you head off in the morning. Right? But if you follow Layla here, she'll be able to take you the way. Alright, come on, follow me. I'll lead you to the residency, whatever. And she just seems tired and bored of just everything. But you're not sure if she's actually bored with it or if that's just how she is. Alright. Back here is where you'll be staying. It's one of our better places to stay. You can see there's hay on the floor, so better than rocks. Um, 3.5 walls, so keeps the wind out. And oh yeah, there's a little bit of roof up there, so you have like maybe a tenth of a roof, so that might keep rain out too. So that's good. That's a highlight. Um, yep, that's it.
Hey, it's me.
Cat.
There I am.
You're just saying that?
No, 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 no. I'm talking
Podcast
about Jerry's cat. Yeah, no.
Oh,
podcast audience. Jerry's cat just made an appearance.
yes, there is cat butt. Oh, there's a lot of cat butt.
That's a lot
That
of
is a
cat butt.
lot of cat butt right now.
Yeah.
Out
We
of
are
here.
having a cat butt
Can you
interlude.
have your cat jump off your back like what I tried to do in battle? Or no?
Yeah.
There's only one way to
No,
find
she's too
out.
fat. I know, right? Yeah. She's too fat. I don't think she'll. Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, I'll leave the rest to y'all. Figure whatever you want.
Drinking.
Okay, as she's walking away, I attempt to follow her, and
Ooh.
I try to call her out.
Yeah, can I do you for?
Ayla, what can you tell me about this man?
And what are you showing her?
No, this man, the guy
Jalal.
we are just talking
Jalal.
to.
Oh, him?
Yeah.
He's fine. He's business first. Doesn't really mess around. You do the job right. He pays well. Usually leads to better jobs, better pay. A lot of adventurers who are in the area for a while usually prefer working for him. He doesn't ask anything too difficult based on the talent. That's actually the most impressive part. He doesn't ask for anything that the talent can't handle. So, I mean, I guess that's why he hired me, made me his assistant. It's not hard work, but it is annoying at times. And then every once in a while, I have to deal with rowdy ones and put them on their asses. But, work is work. It's what more we can ask for.
And
Y'all
you
just
trust
surviving.
him?
As long as he keeps paying, I'll keep trusting.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I be eavesdropping on this conversation?
Yeah, if you want. Are you doing it stealthily or not? Or you're just
No,
completely trying to.
no, without being noticed. Yeah.
So not really stealthy, but just kind of like leaning on a wall and
Nonchalantly,
listening
just
in.
just
Yeah.
listening. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. It's not far. It's like because she didn't get that far off. It's audible enough.
All right.
Anything anything else I could do you for before I head out?
That's all. Thank you.
Yeah. No worries. Keep it lighthearted and don't get in no trouble. Don't start no fights. Cause I swear if I have to put y'all asses out on the street, I will.
Then you would want to pay attention to that Carvo guy. He does look kind of
Oh,
odd.
upset.
Look,
Oh
a
my
lot of
Damn it,
y'all
god.
look
man.
odd. Like you're probably the least odd in my opinion, but then again, I've never seen one that looks like you. So
Suspicious.
talk, and she's saying this to you, Toriosa.
Hmm.
It's like I've seen many, but of our race, but I haven't seen a black one. So some say black cats are bad luck. I really don't know. I really don't care as long as I get paid.
People stick
I guess
together.
we should all see what kind of luck I carry.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe you'll break the stigma and
Yeah.
make a name for yourself, proving them all wrong. Then I could be like, I knew him. Maybe get some money out of that. If you ever need anyone to write your biography, let me know.
Maybe one day you will have a chance to write the tale of Notoriosa.
Alright, well, we'll see. For now, just keep your heads on and don't cause no trouble.
Understood?
And then you see her just kind of like walk back towards like the moist drapes. Alright, so
For the evening, I go back to the tavern so I could play. That's why I rolled the performance.
okay.
What are you
Did
playing? I like music.
did I get um any any fans or
Yeah.
any
The
So
money
Piano
towards
Man.
so as you head back in and you're tuning,
Piano
everyone
Man.
looks and interest.
I like Billy
It feels
Joel.
like what Jalil was saying might be true. It's like there may have been a while since a bard's come, so like everyone's eyes and ears are a little more perked up. And as you start playing, um, what kind of emotion are you trying to convey in your performance?
soothing music. I know that people have been. Uh, when I got there, how was the people looking like?
I mean, just a mix of emotions. Some people look exhausted from a day of hard work. Some look
Eh,
just like caught in conversation. Wasn't really hustle bustle excitement. It was just more of a sedated atmosphere.
then yeah, like playing. I am playing a soothing, relaxing uh, um music, almost jazz, just to like rela- like make people feel at ease.
Yeah, so it has that smooth vibe. Everyone's feeling, like you said, at ease. But there's also like a little bit of pop to it, a little bit of funk in there that also has everyone seem like a little more chipper, like a little more umph in their like step. You could see there's like a little bit more of a lighter atmosphere. It just didn't feel like things were going forward and life was going on just to go on. It feels more like relaxed, more like some more flair into like people's expressions, even little things. You even see like one dude trying to flirt and like someone's kind of just like turning him down, but she's kind of giggling like she's not really turning him down, but it's like everything just has that kind of a nicer vibe. And as you're performing through the night, people like how are you collecting money? Do you have like a cup
Like a
buck or something?
yeah, I would say like a bag, a small bag at the corner, like in front of like how when
Yeah.
you go to the streets, you know how they have a bag right there, like,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
put
So and you have like the sides folded, so it's nice. It almost creates like a almost like a boxy kind of shape, so it's nice and
yeah.
sturdy. And yeah, people who pass by, they toss some coin in there, and it's just like some of them are looking at you with respect. Some of you are looking at you with like intrigue and interest because look with your appearance, they're amazed at like the expression being conveyed because they feel like maybe talking to you would be harder, but with music, there's something they're getting, and it's intriguing them. You're not sure if it's fandom, if it's romance, or something else, but there's interest in the people there.
All right, well, all of this is while I playing all this, I'm also trying to pay attention, hearing any rumors about the play, like any basically what's the sitch
Okay,
of like what's the update of this place, what's going on, anything,
so it's a
getting
little.
info out
Irvin,
of
what's
it.
your character? Are you a lizard man too?
No,
You
well,
on
I'm
Or
gonna
you're a
be
T.
honest
vampire
with you.
lady?
Well, you on T. It's like best way to describe it is like snake people.
Oh, you're a
Yeah,
snake. Oh,
but it's not really the face doesn't show a snake, but I have some features like a long, probably a long tongue, or
you got little beady eyes like a snake.
Yeah, like
could
there's
be.
The hell?
yeah, sure,
Don't craft his character for him.
exactly. How dare you?
But you can play the piano, so that's cool, man. That's cool. I like that.
But so I'll say we'll come back to this alt about
I
the
was gonna say,
rumors.
and while he's playing,
Yeah.
like I would be sitting in the far back, like from where the I don't know whatever our ruins that we're sleeping in, where they connect to the bar, like sitting in
Oh,
the shadows, listening, enjoying the music, and also keeping an ear open for the vibe.
so yeah, you're kind of like say there's like
Like this is what we've
what
done.
may have been like a connecting hallway between the buildings. I mean, it's shattered and exposed to the outdoors, but you're like right there, maybe like 5 to 10 feet most away from the
Yeah.
actual like main uh tavern area. So and you can hear the music and you get a pretty good scope on things because again there's lots of holes in the walls and stuff. So you get pretty good sight, but you can definitely for sure see alt as that's probably going to be what's most important to you right now.
Yeah, this is just what we've done. Like he's gone up or they've gone up, performed, and I've kind of stood in the background and we've gotten the scope of the place together.
Nice. So yeah. So while that's going on, Carvo, Umak, and Notoriosa, what are you all up to? And we'll start with Carvo next.
So the scroll that was given to me,
Hmm.
I look into it a little bit more, and I was kind of curious in that details if it's any relation with this wizard that we're having a mission on. Uh, how long will it take before my the board will come back with some information?
Uh, we'll say as you're walking back in the tavern or towards the tavern,
Hmm.
um, the boar comes back and it looks like it's about to jump in your arms, but as it's about to land in your arms, it fades away,
Ah,
but like a note lands in your hand.
oh,
And what you see in the note is the information you get from this note is that uh, Sfatober is as legendary as was hinted at, but Jalil really didn't go that deep into detail on. He's been around for centuries, but he is not a wizard anymore.
Mm.
He used to be a wizard when he was alive,
Oh,
Right.
but no one knows where he stands, if he's neutral or if he sides or what his plans are, because he spends most of his time in his tower, except for the one time he came out to deal with wasteland dragons who were fighting and causing chaos in front of his tower. And to say the least, they didn't quite survive.
So he's an undead.
Potentially.
Or he's a badass mofo.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know about this mission now. I thought he was a living guy at first, and I'm like, something's up. And I'm kind of curious if my contact or my target is
Yeah, I mean,
connected with this.
well, your target did, your criminal contact did some scrounging. Not a
Uh,
lot of, according to him, a lot of the information was pretty easy to find. The only thing that's hard to find is his person, anything about his personality, because he doesn't really leave his tower. He only
hmm.
shows up when needed to,
Wow.
and
Okay.
when it's to show up, he shows up mainly to deal with his tower. But rumbling is that he was involved in a great magic war before the waste became the waste, but even that is not 100% confirmed.
Now I'm wondering how many people took this mission and never came back. Shoot. Oh shoot!
Who knows?
What did we agree on, guys?
well, here's the thing. You got that information, but are you sharing that with us?
Yes.
Yeah, you're the only one that knows it.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
talking to my
man.
personality.
Oh, he's not talking to you. He's having one of those
Oh.
conversations. He ain't talking to y'all. He's talking to y'all.
So when I'm talking,
Inside
you guys are thinking I'm
y'all.
talking to you guys.
All right.
But a little bit of the details.
But as you like get inside and you set up and you unfurl the scroll and you start looking at the map, one of the waitress looks at it's like, oh, that looks interesting. Huh. Kind of reminds me of what was that place called? Tangle Slide, I think.
Ankle slide.
Yeah, Tangle Slide. I think that's what it is. Uh, I mean, it's interesting that place. It's definitely some would call it a village. I call it a dump, but who knows? Why you have business there?
Um, I could and I could not. It depends.
Mm,
Man.
well, good luck. And then she kind of just like walks away, but almost like it seems as if she's like skating on airs as she walks away. Very bubbly personality.
Gotta play it cool. Gotta play it cool. She doesn't know what I'm doing, right?
Are you saying this out loud?
Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Shoot.
cool. No, just making sure. uh, all right. With that, Notoriosa and Umak, what are you two up to?
I'm gonna ask Umak first. Umak, what are you doing right now?
Omak's drinking, man. Omak is
Drinking!
drink. Huh? Omak is drinking and listening to the music. Omak is listening to his new lizard friend um make some jolly tunes. He's not drunk, but he's feeling nice right
Remember what we talked about before? If you if you get sober, nothing good's gonna happen. Just like Archer.
now. Yeah, so right now
Thank
he's
you,
just
duffel
feeling nice,
bag.
listening to music.
Nice,
He's not Umak's not thinking about mission planning or any of that jazz. He lets his
nice.
he lets his buddy take care of all that stuff. So he's
AKA
just
Stay
drinking.
Umak.
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Since he's doing that, I was watching him for a moment, but then I decided to retire and get some rest.
All right. Nice. So now back to you, Alt. So you finish playing, and now you start listening in. Can you give me a perception check? I will let you have
Sure.
advantage though because everyone's enamored and some of them are willing to talk near you or talk to you and mention things. All right, cool,
All right.
perfect. So let me just make some quick notes real quick. All right, so
Eat.
uh, I'm just pulling up my notes too because I do have notes on this thing.
A
Uh,
20 is pretty good.
yep, 20 is really good for getting decent information. So you've been hearing you hear a lot of rumblings about a group called Cult of the Black Goat. You don't have any firm details about them, but you're hearing a lot of things like they're doing anything they need to for their deity. They sometimes hire people for weird work, but there's other rumblings I hear they've starting conflicts in other places. None of it really seems concrete, but you know that this sounds like a group that has a lot of influence in other parts of the waste. And then from the other side of like thing and people were talking to you, let's see. Hold on, let me just make a quick note. So, and then the other side of it is, uh, you're also hearing a lot about goblin gangs out in the waste. Some with spider tattoos, some with like different colorings, but a lot of rumblings about goblin gangs kind of causing people issues, trying to hold people up, creating toll roads in different parts. Just lots of chaos being created by some of these gangs, but it doesn't sound too much different from other kinds of issues you've heard about in the waste.
Okay. But what about the? What have I heard about this town? Anything else happening in terms of the people, the mayor, or?
Everyone seems pretty content. No one's trying to get more than they need, and no one's trying like really struggling. It sounds like the proprietor of the Moist Drapes is definitely like helps keep the town stable and steady. So no one really goes truly without. Could things be better? Some people would say things could always be better. You hear a lot of, but there's no point pushing their luck when the things are much worse out in other parts of the waste.
Okay. Um, do any of them like the cult or one of the goblin clans come in here to the tavern?
Um, one of the waitress mentions that like people from the cult have come and gone, but it's very infrequently and sporadic when they come and when they go. They're never really in town for long. They just do their business and then they leave. Not many of them come near the tavern. Some claim because of religious reasons, some claim because they have no interest in it, but not many and no real word of gangs coming around here. The
Okay.
general area of the Flinty Hills. Maybe it's because of rumors surrounding like Svetober, but like that
Okay.
Svetober being in the area is enough to keep problematic things away.
Okay. No problem. I relay this to my brother. It's like, um,
Yeah, and you find Jiggy
um,
right by like the entrance of where sleeping quarters are.
I tell my brother, it's like, so far, no, it looks like we're safe in this place. No one, only thing to look out for is this cult of the Black Goat and some goblin gangs that
Yeah.
apparently they haven't arrived here. They've been outside the town. But in the
Right.
meantime, we should be good here.
Yeah, I think as long as we know about them ahead of time, that we can avoid them.
Agreed. Um, after
We've done it our whole life.
that, yes. As long as we know that we got away from them, we're not being chased. I think we're good here.
Yeah,
But
I haven't caught anything too abstract that we should be worried about.
Give me a perception check, just to kind of see what you've seen along the way and things you've caught. Nice.
22.
Wow.
So you've seen different people doing different business. You've noticed Carvo at times speaking with no one around, but you're not sure there's a maliciousness or threat yet, but it's something that it's just you've noticed many times both here and there. Um, but everything seems on the up and up. Everyone's very complimentary of Jalil. It seems he has more sway over this town than even people who would be considered like the actual leaders or politicians of this place, if you can even call any that. But you can see there's definitely a respect for him, and when he passes by, people pay him his respect. But nothing seems off. Just going, just interesting.
Yeah, no, that's fair. And I'll reiterate to Ult. Um, so the the guy Carvo seems to talk to himself a lot. Um, I'm not sure about them yet. The Notorioso and Umak, they seem like they're on the same page as us, but I still don't fully trust all these folks.
understood. He, we might have to keep an eye on Carvo. But in the meantime, we need the money.
Yeah, we'll take that gold.
Right.
Alright, Carvo, what are you getting up to?
All right. So as I had to fuss with my personality, I'm thinking I'm just gonna call it a night and then try to figure out things in the morning. Uh, that was kind of a rough conversation with myself.
Nice. So, as you get ready to head to bed, you also feel like a nagging voice, just like,
Oh shoot!
just be open with them. What's the worst that can happen?
What if they make fun of me?
They're all gonna laugh at you.
And and
Everyone's laughing
and,
at me
and
now.
and you can feel the voice almost rolling its eyes. Like if you could feel eye rolling in your mind, that's what you feel happening.
Oh, the
It's just,
insecurity.
and then you just hear us like, whatever, get over it. Have a good night. All right. So as you go to bed, that's pretty much four in the room. And what are you doing, Umak? Good old Umak.
Oh man. If everyone's going up, if the music is over, Umak's like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to bed. If if the piano man is done playing, Umak's gonna go and find a place to sleep for the night.
All right.
Especially because if he sees what is it, Notorious Catman is gone, he's like, you know what, my boy's gone. I'm going to bed too.
Yeah. So
There's
as
no
you head
more,
to bed,
no
you
live
kind of
entertainment.
yeah. So as you head toward bed too, you also see the Toriosa. I mean, the Toriosa. How would you sleep?
Um, just like a cat, kind of like
Balled up.
pulled up. Yeah, I made sure to do like the circling for a bit, and then like the kneeing,
Yes.
and then I just like cuddled up.
Yeah, the only one who really saw that was
Snuggle.
Jiggy.
Yeah.
Jiggy's literally the only one who saw that. But yeah, you see your compatriot resting peacefully, Umak.
All right. So yes. So Umak's like, you know what? I'm gonna call it a night. Seems like it's a safe place. No one's gonna beat us up while we're sleeping or take our stuff.
Oh man, don't give him any ideas.
I love ideas.
Oh man.
All right, so with that, you take the night to rest. Um, because again, there's no roof, the morning light shines through completely. So even if you wanted to avoid it, you really can't. Sometimes it's dimmed a bit by some of the magic cloud cover that happens every once in a while, but you see nice red dusty skies above and around you.
Ah,
And as you all wake up, you see Leela walk in. It's like, ah, looks like you're all up. Alright, well, as the boss said, here's, and she puts the satchel in front of you. Here's what you need to deliver. Get it to Svatoba. He should be giving you a tome back, so this way, get the exchange done, and then you get the other half of your pay. But for now, here's your current pay, and she puts a small coin bag on top. Um, 50 coins in there, half for all of you. So make do with it as you will. If you need to make any preparations, we talked to some people in town. They might be able to help you with take a coin or two off of some prices, but not much more than that.
So we all get 10 gold.
Yep. You each
Sure.
10 gold.
10 gold. All right.
All right, as everyone is kind of like gathering by the satchels and getting their pay and all that, I want to address everyone and basically I'm like, I know each of us have our reasons for accepting such a quest like this. I don't know any one of you, but Umak seems to take a liking to most of you in this room. And I'm like looking at Carvo, kind of like with like a inquisitive eyes. And basically I'm saying, I will make sure to hold my bargain and make sure we accomplish this mission. But if anything is to go awry, mind you, I will be thinking of myself and my friend.
Oh, right. Hmm.
And I'll speak up and I'll say, and I will be looking for myself and my brother.
Then it looks like we all are understanding each other here.
Wait,
What
I
say
nod
you,
aggressively.
Carvo?
I nod aggressively.
What say you, Carvo?
let's do this.
Okay, that was a little uncomfortable, but fine.
As that happens, Leela's just at the door. She gives like a little chuckle, like, y'all funny. Oh, I also forgot to say that again, best way is going north past the stables. Some of y'all know where the stables are, so you go that way, and then you just keep heading northeast, deeper into the Flinty Hills. You should eventually see Bleak Spire. It's hard to miss. It's literally the only spire out there. What? Are you trying to give me
How?
a berry?
Oh, we got some
Berries.
berries.
Yeah, man.
This is what I was about to give you guys. I was two
Oh,
good berries for each of you. As a
oh,
token
okay.
of trust.
Oh,
Oh, all right.
No, I didn't poison them.
Umak says
Okay?
thank
No.
you. Umak says thank you. So you can trust him.
Yeah, you see me like sniffing like a cat, like.
Yeah.
Yes, give the alcoholic food and the cat
Um,
berries.
as
Yes.
as a lizard
Right.
man, I just tongue flick it.
The exterior tastes not like poison, so that's good.
It's a token of trust,
Uh,
guys. Come
uh,
on, you can trust
Aw.
me, I guess, for now.
Oh, so,
I
so what do we have?
guess.
What do we have?
I
Wow,
guess.
we're
I
hearing
For
that.
guess.
now.
I guess you're okay.
I love
Whoa.
how that de-escalated from like real confident to not.
So what do we all have? 2 berries?
So as he
Two
says that, I'm doing
berries.
that very slowly.
How long do these last? Are they
24
good
hours.
forever?
24 hours. They last for 24 hours.
No, 24. Yeah, 24 hours. All right.
That's
They're
good.
very
Well, thank
useful
you.
at lower levels when you get almost one-shotted by most things.
Good. Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Death. It's what's for
Alright.
dinner.
So with that, will you all be heading out?
Oh, before she
I
leaves, I wanted to ask her real quick. How far is it from here to Blackspire?
I don't know, a couple of days.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess if
Pursue.
you run and you want to exhaust yourselves, 2 days? But running
Um,
for 2 days straight sounds. Ugh, that sounds like work. Work that I
I
don't want to do and I don't get paid for.
then I asked, does she? Do you have rations? Do you sell
Rations.
rations?
Let me see if we got
Do
some
you have some
jerky.
rations?
Fine, I'll see if we have some
Rations.
jerky in the back.
is there somewhere around here that sells arrows?
Yeah, if you go to the smithy, you should be able to get some arrows. Quality varies, but as long as it hits its target, what does it matter?
I'm gonna run to the smithy to buy some arrows.
I'll meet you there, brother. I'll get
Some
your
lizard meat.
rations
And
for
just to make
all
sure,
the
let me
way.
get the arrow price while that's going on. And what was that again, Alt, that you were getting up to?
Sorry,
Oh, were you doing
I
anything?
was just getting the rations.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Enough for to travel to and coming back.
Alright, let me see what I can grab. Well, we should have at least 4 days worth of rations for each of you, I think. I think the
Ooh,
chef put
nice.
some in there a few days ago. Should be good to go. I'll double check though. Let's see. While that's going on, let me get the arrows cost for you. So 20 arrows will be 1 gold. I don't know why I'm still
Deal.
talking like her while she's getting jerky, but here we is.
Okay, I gave her the gold. I said thank you.
Well, the arrows was for Jiggy because he was going to the smithy.
All right, got it.
I
Oh,
was just still speaking like her because I forgot to break character.
oh, I thought that was for the ration that
No,
you're.
nah, the rations are on the house.
Oh, thank you.
Nice.
Should be enough to hopefully at least get you their minimum. Unless you run into trouble, then I don't know. You have to hunt your own rations out in the wild. And she gives you 20 total rations because it's 4 for each of you.
Wait, yeah.
For each.
All right.
Or each. Good.
One of them is out. Who's the one that's out?
Or rations.
Well, no, because 25 times 4, yeah. Everybody gets 4, unless you're going to give 4 people get 5.
Mm,
How you split it is between y'all.
okay.
Everyone witnessed the rations being given, though, so how it ends up split,
Yes.
I leave
Mm-hmm.
that to the players.
I'll be
Well, I
greedy.
was counting you as
Well,
a
I'm
6.
taking 4.
Yeah, I think we're all taking 4.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
take 4.
I was counting Paul as a 6.
Oh.
Uh,
Nah, he
I ain't
don't eat.
involved.
Yeah.
I play the
Dungeon
You
world.
are
Masters don't
always
eat.
involved. That's a lie.
The world doesn't need rations. You are
I'm
the
like,
world's
that's a lie.
rations.
You are involved.
Cannon fodder.
Terrible.
All right.
All right. I head to the smithy to meet up with
Mhm.
Jiggy.
Anything else the rest of you want to do to prepare before you head out?
I want
Uh,
to go. Umak and I, we're actually going to go back to the rancher that we helped do the job for before,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and I want to inquire about possibly securing rides for us.
Oh, nice.
oh, nice. Good idea.
Might save one
Let's
time.
see. All right. So as you reach him, oh, welcome back. Are you looking for more work? Not too much going on
Actually,
right now.
I was hoping to inquire about possibly securing some rides for me and my adventurer buddies.
Huh. How many of there are you?
We're 5 in total.
I don't know if
And
that.
while he says 5, Umak is pointing at his fingers, trying to. He's trying to count. And he takes off his boots. He's trying to count his fingers and toes, trying to count. He's in his own little world.
Never change, Umak.
He has problems making it anything past 4 is like freaking calculus to this guy.
I mean, what we have is pretty pricey. We don't really have enough for all of you. I don't think you can afford a carriage either. Maybe a cart? But do we have enough to make that work? Uh, I mean, I could probably give you. I mean, since you did work for me, I could probably get you 2 ponies for maybe a total of 50 gold.
How about a barter? Is there something that you are in need of as we are out exploring?
I mean, there is. Could use some materials, wooden stuff like that, but I mean, could also use some extra mounts too. I mean, if you see anything out there that looks rideable and easy to maintain, that's could be useful. I don't know. Bring stuff and maybe we can work something out. But how about this? For now, you give me half the price up now and you could give me the other half later when your work is complete.
So that would be 25.
Hmm.
Okay. I look at Umak. Umak, give me 5 gold pieces.
Umak just opens his coin purse and just gives him the entire.
All right. I take 5 from Umak. I give him my full 20.
How much? How much does that beat us up?
So because of the speed they go 40-foot gallop speed, which is not just farther but also faster than all of you. I'd say it probably will cut your travel time down by maybe a third. So
What do you got? We got ponies.
it'd get you
Nice.
to like a day and a half, 2 days most of travel, depending on situation
Up
and
to you
what
guys.
you know
Your
location
decision.
wise.
So we're getting 2, right? How
Yes, two
many
ponies.
are we getting?
Yeah, two
2
ponies.
ponies?
So you will have to like double or triple up based on size distribution.
Right.
So
Oh no.
that's the only reason why it doesn't get you like there in a day, day and a half most.
But it
Just
helps.
cause
Yeah.
yeah, it will cut time off.
It helps. Okay. All right. So I exchange and I tell him, please hold him here while I gather everyone together.
All right, do as you must. All right, and anything you're getting up to, Carvo, before heading out?
I'm going to. I asked the blacksmith. Do you know? Do you have a place that sells potions?
I mean,
Or
yeah, we have a place that sells potions. I mean, you go to the alchemist down the way. I mean, they don't got good ones, like they don't got no greater, but yeah, you'll find something that you need. Maybe a
Wait, hold.
regular. Though he is pretty pricey, cause you know he's the only one who does it in the area.
okay.
That's the guy who works at at the smithy.
Yep.
Thank
I
you.
like that voice.
I will head to it right now.
All right. Well, good luck.
Get her done.
You be easy now.
Get it done. Get it done.
Thank you.
What's the alchemist sound like?
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna find out, right?
What's we talking
And
about, boy?
also, before that, Carvo, what did you say you were getting up to?
I said I'm good to go.
Oh, so you're prepped and ready to go?
Yeah.
I okay, I missed it just cause
Uh, the
shenanigans.
more the more I make decisions, the more my personality disorder is gonna keep confusing me. So
All right. So with that, as you get to the alchemist, you basically see what would essentially look like a witch wearing glasses. Um, she looks a human, looks about middle age ish, and she looks at you, it's like, hmm, how may I help you?
Hello. Um, I'm here requiring some potions, some healing potions, perhaps.
Potions, potions. Have I made any this week? I don't even remember. Hold on, let me check back here. Nope, nope, nope. And back there.
Mm.
I might have, nope, nope, nope. That's not there. Uh, huh. I swear I had one somewhere. Ah, found it. Last one. Lucky you. Very lucky. Last one. And you know what? Because the last one, I'll give you a special sale price. 75 gold.
Ugh. Is
Oh,
it possible we could get for 30?
Mm, give me a persuasion check.
Mm.
No, but I'm willing
Oh,
to go down to 55 if you can give me some materials for experiments. As
40.
she adjusts her
And what
glasses, looking at you.
I'll say 40. And what kind of materials?
Oh, you know, just a few scales here or there.
I don't. Sorry, but I don't have any scales on
I'll,
me.
I'll I'll tap him on the shoulder real quick and be like, I might have a few scales that are loose.
Hmm. I pass it over. Do we have a deal?
Yes, oh, these will be quite adequate. Yes, this will help with the work I'm doing. Maybe I'll actually be able to make something better than potions. Who knows? As long as the men in this town stop asking for performance stuff. Telling you, it's like.
I want that Viagra.
Alright.
If it's been more than 4 hours,
Yep, call the
Yes, yes,
doctor.
more than 4 hours, and then they came back and they say there's a problem. It's like, this is what you wanted. If you can't
um,
make it work more than 4 hours, there's a you problem. Alright, here's this lone potion, and good doing business with you today.
likewise. And we head out. We are ready.
Alright, So as you gather, uh, fortunately for you, it looks like the stable owner is like, you got lucky just by chance. I was able to find a third pony.
Oh, nice.
So, same price though. I'm feeling generous, especially for all the work these two boys have done for me. And points at both
Oh,
Umak and Notoriosa.
yes.
And I look at the rest of the group and I said, I've secured us some rides for our journey. Hopefully, this is a good sign of trust.
Thank
Nice.
you.
Alright?
I'm gonna give him
And,
a thumbs up.
and just out of curiosity, how are you all gonna pair up on these ponies?
Are they
Are
like
we
real
riding
ponies?
the
Or are they like
ponies?
are they like Shetland ponies? Or are they like real ponies?
They're like real ponies from like the wild, though.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, their hooves are well maintained and stuff like that.
Okay, good.
And how much can they carry?
Can I jump on like a luggage cart behind them?
So I'd say Jiggy and Umak probably need to be separated. They can't be on the same one, but the rest of the combinations after that should probably work.
Got it. Okay. So I'm going to go up to Jiggy and I'm going to say, it's obviously that we're going to have to maybe possibly share a ride with Carvo. How do you
I mean,
want to handle
there
this
is the third
situation?
pony, so it's up to you to decide.
Me and my brother, we don't mind sharing.
Okay. So I walk over to Carvo. Here, this is a pony for you.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, thank you.
No problem. You could ride on in front of us.
Why in the front?
Trust that man.
I give
I
you a
feel
grip
like your
here.
eyesight is very good.
Oh, that's great.
You'll be fine. We'll be right
as
behind you.
as you all get on your mounts and you begin, your steeds begin trotting outward from town, we will end tonight's session there.
I feel like it's like what is it? It's like the ending of Fellowship of the Ring as we're all venturing out.
Yes.
Hey man, this session was almost as long as an episode of Lord of the Rings.
It's all right.
I was afraid it was gonna be longer because we couldn't freaking take that damn lizard out.
Hey, y'all did the best you could, the fastest you could,
Yes.
but we will at least cut the
That's what
episode
she said.
portion of it there. Yep, we'll cut it there. Thanks everyone for checking out Just Another Crit if you're watching
Just
this
another crit!
recorded.
Just another crit.
Just another
That's
crit.
it.
Just another Jerry.
Crit.